Hey, it's Pogey Pete, the Cape Bretoner Municipality Wrassler Champ, and I'm here. First of all, I hope yous are all doing well. With this COVID stuff going on, it's been fucking terrible for me. Nobody's been picking me up hitchhiking for months because of social distancing. But I hope yous and all your families are doing well, that you're not sharing darts with anybody, saving your butts or saving your bottoms for anybody. I used to go to the Legion all the time when I didn't have no money, and I'd say, hey buddy, will you save me the bottom of your beer? Or, hey honey, can you save me the bottom? And I don't do that no more because it's with the health precautions. You don't want to get the corona. But I am here to tell you the Pogey Pete, the Cape Breton Municipality Wrestling Champion, is running for Mayor of Sydney, and I'm telling you the changes, they're coming. First of all, it's those goddamn potholes all over Sydney that have been there for years. They got to get filled in, because I don't know how many times when I got picked up hitchhiking over the years, I get kicked out because I'd spill my drink all over somebody's car. They'd say, get the fuck out, and I'd have to walk the rest of the way. Those are getting filled in if you elect me. You know what else we need? I'm getting tired of goddamn hitchhiking all the way to Lickachick in the north side. We need more Lickachicks in Cape Breton, so we need some in Sydney and all the surrounding areas. And I mean, I love a good feed of Lickachick, so that's a top priority right there. You know what else we need? Rock the Dock. All these awesome concerts we used to have, that's got to come back. We had Loverboy, we had Trooper, we had Tom Cochran, Matt Anderson, who's a wicked guitar player and singer. We need to bring that back. That's a good time. But mostly because I used to go the day after it was all over and get all the cigarette butts off the ground. And holy fuck, I wouldn't have to buy smokes for about 6 months. I'd just break them all up and make them into rollies. It was like a goddamn gold mine. Anyways, Rock the Dock's coming back. You elect me. And you know what else? Everybody's got issues. They got not issues, but we've all got our problems and our ways of dealing with it. And some people, they take medication. Some people have service dogs. Some people like to slap a vest on their dog and say it's a service dog or service cat or whatever the fuck. That's okay. Nothing wrong with that. I think, like someone like me and a lot of other Cape Bretoners, that if you're out, you're out in Sobeys and you're trying to figure something out and you're getting a little stressed, it'd be nothing for me to just light up a smoke and have a goddamn cigarette right there in the middle of Sobeys. So I'm bringing public smoking back. Like, none of this 10 meters away from the building rule or not in the property. Like, some of these people are saying they got health conditions so they can't wear their mask during the corona. So you know what? If I got a health condition, I need to smoke to make me feel calm and relax me. So either your produce section of Sobeys or whatever, or Walmart, and the movie theater, should be able to smoke. Not a big deal. And you know what else? Speaking of the word Pogie, I think I had this clever idea, and I'm probably going to make a lot of money off it. I love a good round of meat darts, and that's how my family hit it big back a couple of years ago. I think we should have Pogie darts. So if you win, you get Pogie stamps, like just given to you. There you go. So you'll be good to go. Another thing, nothing calms the nerves better and relaxes someone than having a nip or a little drink. So you know what? I know from personal experience that apparently you're not allowed to walk down the street with liquor and drinking it because it's expensive. So that's got to go, because like if you're shopping or you're out in public, or you should be able to have just a little nip. And like when I was in junior high, I used to put vodka in my orange juice bottle. It wasn't as obvious, so but like even if it is obvious, it shouldn't be a big deal. Like I used to try and go pick out movies at Blockbuster back when it used to be open. And I'd go in there dressed like this with my belt and no shirt on. All the homosexuals that worked there would be looking at me, and there's nothing wrong with being a homosexual. Even though I'm a ladies' man, and all the ladies are probably getting frisky, but there's nothing wrong with that. And I would go in there, and it's probably just because I had no shirt on or whatever, and I'd have a little nip. It would calm me right down. And then I went to one of them homosexual bars by accident one time. It was funny. I walked in there, and it was the first time ever that I was the only one that I wasn't the only one without a shirt on. There's other guys with no shirts on too, but I had a great time. The liquor, it was good, and the music was good, so nothing wrong with that. And again, like when I play baseball and I get to pick, you pick your teams. I always pick the lesbians for softball because they're always wicked at it. Anyways, so there's nothing wrong with that, and definitely not because especially being a mayor, you got to be equalization or whatever. So anyways, I'd pick out my movie after I have a little nip, and everybody be happy, and nobody was hurt, and it was fine. So that's why I think you bring public drinking back. You should be able to have a little drink here and there. And another thing, for the girls in New Waterford for your prom night, because you gotta pay for your prom. Look at that! You pay for your prom dress. You gotta pay for your liquor. You gotta pay for your boutonniere for your date. You gotta pay for your darts, and then pay for your McDonald's for so you don't get gut rot before you start drinking. So I don't think you should have to pay for a babysitter because that's a lot of money. So all the girls in New Waterford and your prom night, you get a free babysitter if you elect me because you already got enough financial burden to think of. So another thing I was thinking, because it's so annoying that you once you get your Pogie stamps and you got to call people, they call you and are you looking for work? And you're like, yes. And it's like, once you get Pogie, you should have Pogie for life. Like you should not have to go back to work. You get your stamps, you work, and then you're good. You're good to go, and that's what I think. So if you elect me, Pogie for life. And one of the last things I wanted to say is that anybody that elects me, you get a $5 gift card to the Mayflower Mall in any store or even the food court. So you can bring the missus out for a double-double and talk about how I'm going to make Sydney and Cape Breton great again. And I know I got a lot of stiff competition for the mayor of Sydney, especially some of them well-spoken fellas. I've seen some of their videos, especially that buddy that got kicked out of the debate there before it even started. So I got a lot of stiff competition, but that's all right. You elect me, Pogey Pete's going to make changes, and I'm still going to be your wrestling champion. I'm Pogey Pete. Vote for me.